What's up, y'all, man? It's King Carlos here, bro. Back with another video. I want to speak on some shit. Um, it's, the clip is going viral, but the aftermath of the clip hasn't went viral. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna be bad, and it was done on purpose. Vlad did it on purpose. Uh, Vlad put out a clip. Vlad's doing a Boosie interview he's just did. I don't know if this is the final clip, but he put out a clip. Basically, he spoke to Boosie about doing the interview with Mike Tyson and Mike Tyson's daughter, and he basically did what he always does, bro. Tries to instigate beef, does something to get something said of shock values to make the interview more viral so he can make more money, and it's just trashy, bro. This is why I tell myself I don't like. I just like doing this, get my perspective. Because if I do interviews, it's gonna be boring. Because I just can't do shit like that, bro, to make money. I'm just not that type. I'm just not built like that, bro. Like, just make. I'm not trying. I would never get on a camera or put somebody on my camera and try to make them say something detrimental to themselves, their brand, or whatever, just to make my clip go viral or start a beef or you know. You know what I'm saying? Start some shit between him and somebody, which he just did. Listen, bro, by him saying that and him bringing that up to Boosie and then him also, he didn't even have to do this. This is what I mean by him do. He did it on purpose. He could have left it alone. He went and said, "Oh, well, I was doing an interview with Mike Tyson, and I asked him about it, and he was saying he didn't want his daughter to get physical because he was gonna have to get in it, and that doesn't mean he was gonna help her jump Boosie. That means he was gonna hold his daughter back." That's what he meant. He never said he was going to jump Boosie, bro. Mike Tyson meant he was going to hold his daughter back from being physical with Boosie. This is why he came. That's why he was saying she's violent. That wasn't him trying to scare Boosie. That was him trying to say, I'm going to hold my daughter back. But, you know, Vlad is going to flip it and make it seem like Boosie came out and said, because everybody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, bro, there's an attack on Boosie right now. They're really trying to get him out, bro. And the first way to do that is to destroy him in the public's eye. After the public has discarded him and no one wants nothing to do, this is another thing I realized too. And it's not just because he's from the South, but I think it's something to do with it, bro. From the South, when you really is ingrained, it's very hard. We don't do that cancel culture shit down here, bro. That comes from New York and LA and shit, where you can say something and you can say something, bro. And because you say something that's not politically correct, even before cameras and cancel culture, people are like, I don't want nothing to do with him. You heard what he just said about, you know, the LGBT, all this type of shit, bro. Like, did you hear what he said about people that don't have, they can't grow beards or something? You know what I'm saying? They're like that up there. They're very sensitive in work. Like, in the South, man, people say crazy shit up all the time, bro. It's about what you're going to do that matters. And if you talking, motherfuckers can talk crazy all the time. Everybody, down here in the South, we having a stand. It's called, an opinion is like an asshole, and everybody has one. Therefore, it doesn't matter. But I realized that the industry is trying to implement that down here. They're trying to get people in the South to say, yeah, man, if you don't like this person, or if you say something like this, man, that shit don't work down here, bro. And it's not working with Boosie fans. And I realized that the industry gets that. So now they're trying to just do it directly. By getting him to say, man, if Mike Tyson would have tried to, and he flipped it like Mike Tyson said, oh, we gonna jump Boosie. I know I'm going back and forth, guys, but follow me. My fault, y'all. I know I'm going back and forth, but by Vlad saying, what Mike Tyson was saying, if he wanted to be there, because if his daughter would have did something, he'd have did something. Basically he was trying to say, like Vlad said, like Mike Tyson said he was gonna jump him, which they didn't say they was gonna jump Boosie. But he knew Boosie was gonna. As a man that Boosie's gonna defend himself, he also knows how Boosie's temper is. He also knows Boosie is ignorant, bro. This is what makes Vlad a culture vulture. This is what makes a culture vulture. Someone who interviews people that they're more intelligent than to get them to say things for shock value, to excite their brain and make it go higher up, and at the same time disregarding whatever happens to the person that's saying it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes you a culture vulture. It's not just because you're white. Because this is why Sean Cotton is a culture vulture to a lot of people. Sean Cotton, the dude that owns Say Cheese, he constantly interviews people that he's smarter than, that he knows the questions to ask him. He knows he can put them in position to be viral. He knows he could put them in a position to not be viral. He could put them in position. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's easy, bro. It's easy to understand. And I know somebody watching this video understands what I'm saying, bro. That's what makes you a culture vulture. When you like, if I was to interview somebody that was like, yeah, bro, on everything, thug, and I was to get them to say, like, I was to say, man, I heard so and so said he the hardest in the city. And I know that this person has pride, and I know this person's ignorant. So you know what they're gonna say? Man, we the hardest in the city. Well, shit. And now I can say, man, well, I know how it goes. It can only be one king. So if you had to pick, would you say you're the hardest in the city, or would you say he's the hardest in the city? Man, we the hardest. Fuck them. See, that's the culture vulture. I already know what I'm doing, but it's to get him to say things to go viral. To get it might get him in trouble, but it makes my brand go more viral, and that's what Boosie just did, bro. Because this is finna start some shit by him saying we'd have killed Mike Tyson. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully Mike Tyson is intelligent enough and smart enough to see what Vlad is trying to do, and not buy into it and say, "What? He'd have killed me," or "We'd have got Boosie touched." Because I think Mike Tyson is tied into some mafia people, bro. To be honest, which I really do. So it could just really turn bad, bro. It really can. I hope it doesn't, but it really does. And Vlad don't give a shit. He knows what he's doing, bro. He did this shit on purpose. This was a question done 100% on purpose. But y'all let me know what y'all think.